Another use case for full self-drive, which I just got an update, I believe it was last night. Haven't driven the car since that update, but whatever the latest version is, this is the one on the Model S Plaid. So it's like 8:45. I wanted some kimchi, but sure as hell didn't want to go get it, and didn't want to pay for Uber Eats or what's the other one, Grubhub, to get it. So figured let the car self-drive me there. So far it's been perfect, no issues whatsoever. I did notice the latest version of full self-drive anticipates lane changes better than it did before. So when I turned onto this road, it took me to a right-hand lane, and then got over pretty quickly to be in a left-hand lane to get onto 400 north here in a second. So we'll see how this handles being in a little bit of traffic, but handling all of these roads. And some of the roads have been under construction, so there's not going to be a sign that says it's under construction. We'll see how it handles it. But the place closes in 16 minutes, and it says we will be there in 10. So let's go. And this is one of those use cases I use all the time, where you want something but you don't feel like driving to go get it. Just take your Uber, your very expensive Uber, to go get it. So it did change lanes much sooner. Before, it would change and try to rush its way in and push its way in up a little bit farther, but now it seems like it's got that taken care of. Oh, and one thing that people always ask me, how do I film these videos? I'm using my Meta Ray-Bans. I find that's the best thing to use for my point of view. Some of the other videos, I mount a camera up on the glass to take a view of the screen and the road, but this is easier. So yeah, the update I think came out last night, maybe the night before. It's a bunch of cool stuff in here. One of the things that I did notice right away is it was talking about, instead of having chill, assertive, chill, normal, and assertive, now there's chill, normal, and hurry. And you can set your speed offset. Hurry is a lot more aggressive driving. I haven't used it as of yet, but I'm sure I will here soon. So now we're about to get on to 400. About to get on to 400 here. Yep, perfect. Sorry, I have a cold, so I can clear my throat. Going kind of fast, but hey, I'm with you. It's been getting me there with 0 interventions. My guess is the way it's driving now, it can. And I have the speed set pretty conservatively at just a few miles over the speed limit. I think it's like 10% or 20% over the speed limit, which in Atlanta is standing still. The things I do for some kimchi. But I have noticed that self-drive just keeps getting incrementally better. Every version is just a little better than the one before. So over time, those incremental updates become major improvements. The phantom braking thing, which was a big pain in the ass for most of you that have these cars or were thinking about these cars, that's gone. Now, I would say that I've only had that happen once in the last 4 or 5 months. And it was because I think I drove by a zone that was parallel that had a different speed. Other than that, it doesn't really happen anymore. You can see I'm going 72. Go down a little bit. And see, even though it said 40 miles an hour zone, because it's probably above us, it didn't actually change the speed. It didn't phantom brake. I wonder why it says 40 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour on the dashboard. As long as it doesn't phantom brake and throw me out the car, I don't care. I know the speed limit's 65 here. Yeah, it changed back. That's a big improvement, because before it would try to slow down to 40 miles an hour from 65 or 70. Lane changing is still pretty damn smooth. Looks like we're gonna make it on time too. Right before they close. Yeah, gotta get over. Perfect. We're getting off at exit 10 up here. Perfect. All right, make this change. Now this exit's weird because there's some cones here. So it's got to stay within there and not get close to these damn cones. Then get over to go straight, because this lane ends. See? I mean, this is something it did not do before. It would get much, much closer to where it had to turn to make those changes. Now, it's predicting the lane changes a whole lot better. Much more like the way that we actually drive. This is cool now. I decided I can't get over there. There's a car in the lane with it. I'm interested to see how it handles this U-turn. There's a U-turn coming up. But yeah, these Retta Mayban glasses are the shit. I didn't think I would like them as much as I do. I use them every time I leave the house, because you never know when you're going to want to capture something, instead of pulling your cell phone out and ruining the moment. So here is that U-turn I was talking about, and it's a little tight. See how it handles it at night. Probably better than the fucking driver ahead of me. Jesus Christ, go ahead, dude, go. What are you doing? Oh yeah, look at that. Bam. And guess what we got? We got kimchi. So if you're in the Atlanta area, and it's not they don't pay me anything, this place is awesome. It's called Kimchi Red. You'll see it in here in a second. And this place is absolutely awesome. Perfect drive.